Hey guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lew. Coming to you live from Studio 700 at Revitalize Life Fitness and Life Coaching. Coach Lew will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the body, the energy, and success you deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lew.
Well, did you ever hear the song from Debbie Harry and Iggy Pop? Did you ever? Well, that's about what I feel like this morning because guess what? If you guys are watching, I had no audio. And thank you, Carla. Thank you, Jen, for reaching out to me real quick about that one. I'm going on and on and on and really hoping I'm changing lives this morning and helping people start their Monday out. And I'm just going, hope you like the mime show, but you know what's really cool though? I was going on and we had a small technical difficulty. It was not broadcasting to our pages. And I was like, well, everybody get on Facebook and, da-da-da-da. And so this is great. Problem solved. We obviously had a software glitch, including the audio, which is absolutely hysterical. Because now we've got it all. We've got it all. Yeah, okay. I'm not much of a singer. So let me jump back into this, guys. And now we're kind of, I was going to keep the show short this morning. I'm going to have to keep it a little shorter, so I'm going to have to keep up with me here. I'm going to talk like the guy in the FedEx commercial, right? Or an auctioneer. So last week we talked about deciding and committing, right? We talked about making a decision, committing to taking action, and making it happen. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever made a decision, started taking action? We're really on track. And then, here it comes. Christmas, birthdays, kids' birthdays, weddings, hurricanes, COVIDs, lockdowns, snowstorms, celebrations, all kinds of stuff, vacations. Comes along and pow, totally derails you from your goal. Yes. And you want to know why? Why does this happen? Because that's a why in the road. That's a decision-making moment right there. At this moment that you zag off and go sideways or, screw up, however you want to term it, you can throw in the towel and go, I screwed up. I'm done. Well, this crap doesn't work. See, I did it for a month, but look, here we are, back to square one and all kinds of stuff like that. And you could go, you know what, we had a little snafu there, and our delays are heavy this morning, I see. That's what that tells me. So this comes along and derails you from your goal. You're at this Y in the road, and at that moment, you can throw in that towel, right? Or you can get right back on the road, work a little harder, make up for it, and not miss a beat, and go, you know what, I zagged out a little bit and enjoyed it. It's okay to have Christmas dinner with your family. You don't have to sit there and eat tofu at Christmas dinner. Not that I recommend tofu anyway, but you know what I'm saying. But it's not okay to take the whole week of Christmas and get drunk all week, sit around, watch the game, drinking eggnog, eating fatty ham and everything else, and then wondering why you're sick after it and you gain 10 pounds. It's not okay to gain 10 pounds from Christmas, but it is okay to have a zag meal and just have a traditional Christmas meal with your family. So here's going to be I'm going to give you a quick example. This is my story of the past few months. You guys know I had some eye surgery done back in the fall, and it took a lot longer to recover from, and it put me down. I couldn't run. I couldn't do the stuff that I was supposed to be doing. I missed races, couldn't lift heavy. It's not me. I'm a very active guy. So it kind of set the story, the tone. Well, what do you do when you're sitting around and you can't go anywhere? You can't really drive. You can't go work out. You're kind of housebound. You tend to sit and eat stuff maybe you shouldn't eat, maybe more of it. You don't move as much. So that was a couple of month journey of not just laying around, but not being able to go full force forward like I normally do. Okay, so we've got to look at that and go, what's going on here? And I got to a point where I hit threshold And, threshold started in December. I started getting moving again. I'm like, all right, I was extra cautious because when it comes to this, it's not a pulled muscle or a sprained ankle or something goofy where, okay, if you work through it a little, you got some pain for a few extra days. It's something you screw it up, you don't have any vision or whatever. We're not playing that game. So that's one area I was very cautious in. But I finally took a stand, a real stand on January 1st. And it wasn't New Year's resolutions. It was simply, let's set a goal, let's get going, and bam, let's rock and roll. So we're tooling along, January's going good. I'm noticing the difference. I'm looking different. Pant size went down, back down one size, good, not stuffing in like a sausage. And it was like, yes, and the energy's coming back, and I'm getting more done and sleeping a little better for the most part. And it was like, all right, I'm back in the game, and the weekend comes along, and bow, it's birthday weekend. And Jen and family, all the family and friends, everybody did some really cool stuff and had a really just amazing birthday for me. My heart goes out, and I love you guys. And Sharon made me the extra special lemon cupcakes. They probably are 5,000 calories per cupcake because they're so dang delicious. But, I had a couple of those Saturday night. I had a beer. I had some wings. I had a roast beef sandwich. And, it was a long day, and we did fun stuff. And, went go-kart riding with Christopher and got knocked all over the place and inhaled fumes. And it was kind of, a little ragged by the end of the day. And I woke up Sunday kind of going, oh, yeah, I feel it a little bit, I don't feel as good as I've been feeling. So what I could have done was gone and had a big fat butt breakfast and laid around all day Sunday with my feet up and watch games or movies, on TV and laid around. No, I got out there, I ran 8 miles, kicked butt in the heat. Well, I love it because it was actually warm yesterday. And went to the hot sauna and actually when I got home, we did our detox foot soaks. Well, so what's the result of that as opposed to following up with another day going, well, I screwed up my whole month by, enjoying some birthday time. No, I absolutely loved it. My birthday was fun as heck. And, I zagged out food-wise, stuff I did that I normally don't do. But I was like, all right, but Sunday I took the stand. I'm like, all right, you know what? We're going right back on track here. And how do I feel today on a Monday morning? Great. I actually woke up early this morning because I got rid of any of the toxins and stuff in my body from misbehaving a little bit. And it was great. So what are the keys to this? I'm going to give you the keys to Zig and Zag here that makes this easy, because you don't want to, when you decide on a goal or you decide on a lifestyle change, you don't want to sit there and go, I got to eat tofu at Christmas dinner. You want to have Christmas dinner with your family. You don't want to go, I can never have a beer again, unless you have another issue. And if that's the case, then maybe that is the case for you. But as a everyday person, you might go, well, I don't need to drink a 12-pack every weekend. I can have one beer on my Zag day. You see the difference there. That makes a huge difference. How about chicken wings? I love chicken wings. Raised in Buffalo, New York. We love chicken wings. You got to be. If you're not from Buffalo. You're just not. Move away. Well, I did, but I love chicken wings. I used to eat a half a bucket of wings and a pitcher of beer, for God's sakes, when I was a young guy. And now, if I eat wings, it's 5 wings. Jen and I get an order of 10 and split them. And, sometimes they're an order of 15. And that might not be, gut-busting, celebration, but it tastes good. You get to enjoy it. You tend to eat stuff slower when you cut down the meal size. And I use food a lot of times in financial stuff because it's very quantifiable. But this does go over into other areas of your life. But you see where I'm talking about here, where you absolutely I can still enjoy my chicken wings once in a while. I like them. If I want to have a beer once in a while, that's great. What I won't do is suck down 6, 8, 10 beers in a night, get drunk and feel like crap for 2 days. It's not worth it. Why do it, right? So I'm going to give you the keys here to zigging and zagging real quick so that you can put them to work in your life today and not have to sit there and go, oh, if I'm on a diet, I've got to do all this, radical stuff. and, can never enjoy anything. Here's the keys to zagging. Here's the zag side of it, because this is the fun side of it. I'll give you the fun real quick, but the zig is too. Stay 90% on target. If 90% of what you're doing is all good and supportive of your body, your finances, whatever your goal you're looking at with the zigzag, if you're 90% on, that 10% is not going to take you down. It's great, like a zag meal. Number 2, make that zag meal. Example, same favorite food you love and you really shouldn't be eating because it's really not good for you. Just cut it in half and have one zag meal, not an entire zag day. If your zag meal's on Sunday, your Sunday dinner might be your zag meal. I probably would suggest Saturday so that you don't weigh your Monday down, but hey, whatever. Or if you want to have a beer with your friends, that's cool. Don't have 12. It's pretty simple. Hey, cool, I had one beer and enjoyed it. Anything much more than that, that would have felt like crap. And, you don't want to make an idiot out of yourself anyway, right? We tend to, if you drink too much, you get stupid silly. You go from being silly to stupid. How's that? So, you can have that zag meal. You can have that zag spending. Maybe you're saving up for a house and, you got to put away $300 a week for X amount of weeks to be able to get the down payment, and 1 week you want to go get, a massage, or if you're a lady or whatever, get a pedicure, or get your hair done, or, go out and do something fun with your spouse. You got to do this stuff. So you have that little zag day. You know what? We're really supposed to be saving, but we took $100 and had a great afternoon together. And that keeps you engaged to why you're doing it. So don't beat yourself up for zag. Realize it's part of succeeding, and it's actually necessary that you zag. What if you're addicted to chicken wings, okay? You just got to have them. You eat buckets of them a week, and you say, I'm not touching chicken wings for a month. Well, guess what's going to happen after that month? You're going to suck down 2 buckets of them. What if you said, for this month, I'm going to limit my chicken wings to my zag day, and I'm going to have 5 wings on that day once a week? Wow, you still get your wings. Hey, that's cool. Yummy. And like I said, you'll slow down and enjoy them a little more than like that. Like some people eat wings and they're like, the bones are flying everywhere. And then they're like, I feel so sick. No shit. You see what I'm saying here? So this is the important thing of the zag, so you don't binge out. Same thing with spending. If you never do a little something for yourself, and you're saving, you're going to do something really stupid at some point. You're going to be that person that went to Vegas and blew it all, or, something on that order. It's just called a moderate zag. And plan it. If it's less random and out of control, if you say Sunday we're going to go out and have a nice dinner together, and we're not going to really care about being on target with our dietary lifestyle this week, we're just going to go enjoy it. Or you know what, I want to go have a beer and shoot a game of pool with one of my buddies. You're going to go, it's Saturday night, I'm going to go out for a couple hours and have a beer or 2, whatever, and shoot some pool and go home. I'm not going to stay out till 4 a.m. I'm not going to be drunk so that, I puke in the Uber. That's okay. It's planned. It doesn't randomly happen where all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're going, give me another one. You know that, hey, guys, I said 1 or 2 beers. That's all I'm having tonight. And, I'm out of here. And if you don't like it, you're not really my friend. So that's the key to it. You got to plan the zags a little bit so that you have something fun to look forward to. You don't totally cut yourself off from enjoyment, because we don't want to live the life of a monk, toiling at a book all day long, stuck at a desk. We want to live. We want to be human beings. Maybe you like a hot fudge sundae once in a while. It's not really on the list of healthy foods if you're, on a weight loss journey or on a health journey, or you're going to compete and you're watching your sugars, whatever the case is. But maybe have a little baby one once a month. You go, you know what, today's Sunday. Okay, great. Keeps you on track. So, keys to zigging. Now, zigging is a little more structured because you're doing it more often, like 90% of the time, if you remember my ratio there. Decide what your outcome is. This is step 1. Decide that your outcome is more important than the temporary pleasure of what used to take you down. Number 2, make a detailed plan, including what you decide to do and, even more important, what you will not tolerate. Okay? You got an issue. You drink too much beer and it's making you get a big belly. All right, well, I'm not going to tolerate overconsumption. I'm going to have one beer once a week or once a month or not at all, but if it's something you enjoy doing, I like to have a beer and go shoot a game of pool with my friends. Okay, do that on one Saturday night a month, 2 Saturday nights a month, 1 or 2 beers. That's it. Not the drinking all weekend, partying and eating greasy food the next morning to soak it up in your belly so you don't feel like you're going to puke everywhere. You see the difference. So you make a detailed plan of what you are going to do, which is even more important, and what you won't tolerate in that plan. And take small daily steps and weekly steps and monthly steps and actions that develop supporting habits. I mean, to say I'm not going to touch processed sugar for a month, and that's one of the things I'm doing this month, but one of the things you got to realize is when the month's over, you can't just go back to eating bunches of processed sugar. You develop habits of finding things that are good for you that you enjoy. Okay, I want something sweet. Sometimes after I eat, I want something sweet. It used to be cheesecake or something like that. Well, how about some blueberries? Okay, they're sweet. How about some mango? How about something like that? Even, a little bit of, take some strawberries, sprinkle a little bit of pepper on them, a little bit of honey. And you're going, that sounds kind of weird, but it's freaking delicious. And a whole lot better for you. Is it a little higher in natural sugar than tofu? Well, probably. Does it taste like wallpaper paste or does it taste yummy? It tastes yummy. Which do you want to do? But you set up these habits of, okay, I want a little craving of sweet. I'm not going to go in there and keep eating ice cream 1 spoon at a time and thinking it makes a difference when I finish the whole quart anyway because I eat it 1 spoon at a time, as opposed to having a handful of berries if you want a nice little dessert. Think of these things. Set rewards for yourself. Number 4, set rewards for yourself during your journey. Okay, when I do X, as a matter of fact, I owe myself a new rebounder because I said when I broke the to do 6 miles in under 1 hour out on the trails, was my goal and my reward's supposed to be a new rebounder. So that will be coming. But see, that's a win-win. But set those little rewards for yourself through your journey that when I do this, I get this. And try not to set the rewards to be zags. Zags are kind of a built-in. You don't want to set a reward of when I lose 10 pounds, I'm going to go eat a whole cake. Because that really undoes it, and that doesn't keep you in the mindset of what you're doing. Number 5, record your results, your feelings, your wins, your challenges, and most importantly, who you're becoming. Prime example from me, and probably many of you out there. I used to be quitting smoking for a long time, and then I became a non-smoker, and it was done. It was resolved. Done. I don't smoke. Wouldn't consider smoking a cigarette now. Back many years ago when I used to smoke, I was always quitting, or I don't smoke that much, or I'm a part-time, whatever. The case was, I stuck cigarettes in my face and smoked them, and they're poisonous and deadly. The reality is I had to become a non-smoker. So it was about who I became. And I hope that's a good example for you to put into other aspects of your life. Maybe you started out, maybe you're a younger person, you started out at a minimum wage job going, you want some fries with that? And, you weren't happy with that. And you made some small daily steps, and now you're a manager at the fries with that place. And you still didn't like it. And now you own one. But who did you become? You went from a minimum wage starting out, want fries with that employee, to owning your own restaurant. Well, you became a different person. Your whole mindset and goal set changed. You can say, well, I'm still in the same industry, but where are you now? If you're still going, well, you want fries with that over a headset and you're over 25 years old, you're in deep doo-doo. You better step it up, man. That's all I'm telling you. And then, number 6, see zag. Repeat. Go do a little zag once in a while. That's the keys to zig, is to zag an occasion. So that's it, guys. That's what I got for you this morning. I kind of abbreviated it the second time around because the first time I was like, the mind thing didn't cut it. Unless you read lips really well, and I was off to a good start too. But, the reality is it was what it was, and maybe something that I delivered in take 2 this morning resonated with you differently than I said it right? So the key to it is the outcome. What are you getting out of this? And that's what's important. So another thing that's important, some kick-ass upcoming events. February 28th, noontime, we are doing our goal-setting workshop. And you're going, you always usually do that on January 1st, Coach. And well, guess what? You know, in the reality of things, goals are not set January 1st. You can set some. You can use it as an anchor. You can use it as that thing that's like, hey, cool. It's a good time to do this. But a great time to do it is any time during the year, and keep checking in with your goals and keep setting new goals. So February 28th, you'll see it on the site. You can sign up for it. And then March 7th, 14th, and 21st, our 3-part new and improved healthy eating and lifestyle series live, Heels Live, guys. It is going to be kick butt. It's 3 days of intense, fun, crazy, radical, great change for you to really put it all together. What is really a healthy lifestyle? It's not just diet. It's not just fitness. It encompasses rest, stress relief, proper sleep, planning, you name it, hydration, stress reduction, stress prevention, just getting it all put together and then balancing it in a way that's doable. Again, you want this to be doable. You don't want it to be this thing you do for a little while and then you fall back to the old thing. You want to develop a lifestyle that empowers you, energizes you, you enjoy. Let me emphasize that. I'm a guy. I enjoy food. And I know girls do too, but guys tend to have a little bit of, attraction to food. So as we can tell, many bellies running around out there, as in mine was at one point. But the point being is you got to learn how to enjoy these lifestyles, but they got to serve you back. And it's all about growth. It's just cool as can be. But it is our flagship workshop. It's going to be great. You'll see a little video about it in just a second. And I am really looking forward to ramping up what we're doing here for you. Guys, live with faith, energy, passion. Always live your dreams. This is Coach Lew, and I will see you on the next go-round. Hey guys, Coach Lew here. I am so excited to bring to you our really unique goal setting workshop where we focus on outcome and fulfillment. Goals are great, but have you ever had one of those moments in life where you worked really hard to get something and you get there and you hit that goal and you go, is this all there is? And you wonder, what was it all worth? All the work you put into that goal and you hit it and you have that empty feeling. That's called the lack of fulfillment. So what we're really gearing towards so much in our goal setting workshops is to make sure that you're getting that balance of success, achievement, and fulfillment all at the same time. It is my true hope for you that you join me for this amazing workshop, guys. It will be February 28th, 12 noon, live stream, live interactive, and you will get to design that life that you've always desired, not only always desired, but deserve. And the people around you and the people you care for deserve also. So sign up today. Don't wait another second. Let's get rocking. Let's make this the best year yet. See you on the other side, guys.